Now look, there's no better place to enjoy traditional Irish culture and hospitality than in your local Irish pub. And they're everywhere over here, and it's a terrific place to enjoy great local music, which is what we're going to do tonight. If you're looking for the authentic Irish pub experience, this is where you'll find it. Welcome to Tomney's Bar in the town of Moy in County Tyrone. The essence of a comfortable pub is how at home you feel, and I'll tell you what, it's like the owners have set up a bar in their own lounge room. Now that's comfy. It's cosy, and by the time you've squeezed through the crowd and made it to the bar, well, you've also made around 10 new friends as well. This is heaven if you love a lager, stout or ale, and of course a great conversation. If there's one thing the Irish are good at, they're experts at telling a good yarn. Mix all of these ingredients together with a bunch of Irish musicians in the corner of the room, and it doesn't take much for a full-scale sing-along to break out. As you can see, music plays a big part in a great night in an Irish pub, and this band, More Power to Your Elbow, has been bringing down the house for years.
The band are an 8-piece band with a mixture of traditional Irish instruments and rock instruments, and the band tries to marry the two types of music and fuses them together into a very unique rock sound.
Which is pretty popular, isn't it? Because we've seen the crowd going up tonight.
Yes, and it's the drive and beat of the Irish traditional music that gets the beat stamping and the hands clapping, and really at the end of the day it's about trying to get a good quality of music but also trying to get a great deal of entertainment across as well. The one place we've never been to, Trevor, is
Australia?
We haven't been. I suppose probably we would love to, because Irish music travels well. Yeah. It travels well throughout the world, and there's a great diaspora love the music and love the feeling of being Irish, etc. And in America it's very popular.
Well, if the band ever does make it to Australia, it'll be a fantastic opportunity for you to find out what having a great time Irish style is all about.
We're in the rural town of Dungannon in Tyrone County, right in the physical heart of Northern Ireland. And it happens to be a very warm and cosy kitchen, and our cook, Nora Brown, has been awarded the MBE for her services to food and tourism.
We are going to make the best Ulster lamb stew with the best lamb from Clough Farm Shop. Yeah. Because the meat is the most important thing in your stew.
Now what's my first job?
Your first job is to put a layer of potatoes in the bottom of that pot.
I can do that.
The next is a layer of lamb going in on top of the potatoes. And the lovely thing about this stew is everything's in here. Nigel.
One pot.
One pot stew. Now, if you would put some of the leeks, just about half the leeks in there. Now, I'm going to put in some turnips on top of this. Lovely, lovely turnips. And now the same with some parsnips. I'm going to put not too many parsnips because they're a wee bit stronger and maybe some people wouldn't like them. And then we're going to put a layer of carrots. Look at those colours coming up. Isn't that fabulous?
Yep.
And then you're going to put, there's some onions here. You're going to put a wee layer of those onions in at that side, right?
Yep. Now, what sort of a stock would you use for this?
I have a vegetable stock here today, and as I say, because the lamb has got such flavour anyway, you don't need to add any more flavour to it. So a vegetable stock, if you haven't got a lamb stock about you, is absolutely fine. Now, a good grinding of black pepper.
Done.
Now, and we're going to sprinkle a little bit of this salt. Now that'll wash down through it, and then we'll put another wee sprinkle of pepper on the top. When we put the stock in, as you can see, that's going to wash the pepper and the salt right down through it, and we'll put another little bit of pepper on the top. Now, we forgot to put the rest of this, but it'll go down in through it. Give it a shake about there. Put the lid on. And now we're going to bring it up to the boil on the aga here on this warm ring. Pop her on there.
The aroma is fabulous. And of course, it's been 3 hours in the oven, and we've been enjoying that smell all afternoon.
And that's what makes it really so good, because the vegetables and the lamb have all marinated beautifully together. And that's what slow cooking does for a cheaper cut of meat.
Brilliant. Now, What's next?
Now, you have to decorate them with some blanched leeks and
Right.
some blanched carrots.
Now, am I doing this good?
You're
This
doing
right?
this really good. You'd think you were trained by myself.
Well, I think I have been. Now, Nora, the breads.
The breads are wonderful. This is our wheaten bread and a soda bread, and they're both made with buttermilk and baking soda. We don't use yeast in our breads, but we serve these with pretty well everything.
You know, because I'm here first.
Oh, now
I
you're
get the
stealing a
first
march
serve.
on them. You're stealing a march.
Absolutely, yes. This job's got to be good for something.
Coming up after the break, we're going to take you into a garden that Neville and I are hotly debating may well be the very best in the world. You be the judge.
London is a popular destination for Aussie tourists, and if you're there between the 1st of April and the 24th of September 2009, just £25 will get you to Dublin flying Aer Lingus. Bargain. Aer Lingus also flies from Australia to Belfast or Dublin via San Francisco or Hong Kong. To find out more about some of the wonderful places that we've been to during the program, visit discoverireland.com.au.
Getting to the Oyster Festival in Galway might not be as easy as it seems.
Beautiful day.
Whereabouts do you live?
Down at the end of the lake there.
Which way to Galway?
You go past the hotel.
By the gable of a long, abandoned cottage, a crippled tree whose apples grew on a branch in Eden.
But if you don't make it, there's always tomorrow.